Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between dense forests, there was a young boy named Jake. Jake was an ordinary boy, just like any other kid his age. He went to school, played with his friends, and did his homework diligently. But there was something about his school that made it different from others. It was rumored that the school was haunted by a malevolent monster that lurked in the shadows, waiting for unsuspecting victims. One fateful evening, after a particularly long day at school, Jake found himself alone in the deserted corridors. His classmates had all gone home, leaving him behind to finish his assignment. As he sat at his desk, the school gradually grew silent, and an eerie feeling crept over him. Suddenly, he heard a faint scratching noise coming from the darkness outside the classroom window. Ignoring it, he tried to focus on his work, but the feeling of unease lingered. As the sky outside darkened, Jake gathered his belongings and prepared to leave. He hurried down the empty hallways, his footsteps echoing off the walls. Just as he reached the exit, he heard a low growl emanating from the shadows behind him. Turning around, he caught a glimpse of something lurking in the darkness. A pair of glowing eyes staring back at him. Terrified, Jake ran as fast as he could, his heart pounding in his chest. He could feel the creature's hot breath on his neck as it pursued him through the school corridors. Finally, he burst out into the cool night air, gasping for breath and trembling with fear. But as he looked back, there was nothing behind him, only the quiet stillness of the night. That night, Jake couldn't sleep. Every creak of the floorboards, every rustle of the wind outside filled him with dread. He couldn't shake the feeling that the monster was still out there, waiting for him to let his guard down. And as he lay in bed, listening to the silence of the night, he heard a faint whisper from under his bed.